What's up, guys? So it's about 4:30. I woke up around 4 o'clock. I had my coffee. I sat down for a bit, answered texts, responded to a couple emails, just kind of start my day off light, get the day going, and then I'll sip on some pre-workout on my way to the gym. And when I get there, I'm gonna hop right into a back workout. I'm gonna show you guys a couple tips and tricks on a couple different back exercises. Today is a upper back, mid back, low back day for me, so I'm gonna have a good little workout. Usually my day consists of waking up around 4:45, not this early like 4:30, but I am trying to get more consistent with the content on my socials, on YouTube. And YouTube is really something I want to hammer home and focus on because I have a lot of things I want to show as far as in the gym, and then I also want to do some daily life, daily life of a trainer videos or something like that. I just want to give you guys a little insight into what I have going on and show you the glamorous life of a personal trainer. As you can see, it's 4:30, and yeah, it's very glamorous. So I'm about to head to the gym, guys. Again, I'm gonna sip on my pre-workout. I'm gonna throw on a podcast, get my brain going a little bit, do a little personal development, and then we'll hop into a back workout. And I'll see you guys at the gym. All right, guys, just got to the gym. It's about 5:08. My pre-workout is just about done. I'm a little bit more awake, a little bit more coherent. I'm really excited to get in this back workout. We're gonna focus on some pull-ups and a couple different kinds of rows and how we can engage certain back muscles. If you're watching this video, guys, please leave a like down below and subscribe if you want to be on track and keep up with all of the videos that I upload. I would greatly appreciate it. If you don't do it, it's okay. We're just not friends anymore. Totally kidding, but I would really appreciate it, guys. Like the video, subscribe, share them with your friends, whatever. I'm gonna try and keep these as informative and as cohesive and just kind of concise and efficient as possible. Sure, I'm gonna give you a couple clips here and there of just day in the life videos, just whatever, but I want to focus mostly on the training because that's what I'm about. I'm about the training. So we're gonna get right into this back workout, guys. Without further ado, here we go. All right, guys, first exercise we're gonna talk about is pull-ups. Everybody wants a nice, strong looking pull-up. Everybody wants a nice back. The lats, the muscle we're gonna talk about, the latissimus dorsi is a big muscle in our mid to upper back, also attaches to the lower back. It surrounds us like a pair of wings almost. So when we're talking about the lats, they're in charge of medially rotating our arms, which is bringing our arms in, and then adducting the arms, bringing the arms to our side. Like the elbows are trying to go from 90 to in like this, right? So a very easy way to really focus on engaging the lats is to get a nice wide grip, supinate your wrist. So that means my wrists aren't gonna be with knuckles up. I'm gonna go this way, supinate. Nice wide grip. You don't have to go as wide as I do. As I'm pulling up, I'm trying to squeeze my side with the elbows. So I'm trying to drive my elbows into the side as well as medially rotate my arms, which is the tricky part, and a lot of people don't consciously think of doing this when they're doing pull-ups, so they're missing out on some lat engagement. So you're trying to almost pull yourself forward and then bring the elbows to your side. So it's not just like a straight up and down movement like this. You're trying to kind of come in at an angle while we're medially rotating, and then we're adducting and squeezing our sides. Because again, the lats are in charge of not just adduction, but also medially rotating your arms. So guys, to get the nice wide, strong back, girls, guys, to get stronger at pull-ups, go wide grip, supinate the wrists, elbows come into the side. Now, if you struggle with pull-ups and it's your weakness and you hate them and they're too hard and you don't do them because they're too hard, if you have a rack like this with adjustable J-clips, take 2 J-clips, line them up, take a big strong strength band, put the band on both clips, hop on the band. You're gonna get a lot of support from the band, and you can adjust the height. So as you start to get better at the pull-ups, you can lower the band so it gets a little bit harder and harder, and eventually you'll have to do the pull-ups without the band because you'll be feeling so good. So that's a better alternative than people hanging the band, putting their knee in it, and then trying to pull up and they're swinging back and forth like Tarzan. So again, quick recap, guys, on the first exercise: pull-ups, arms, elbows, trying to pinch our side, supinate the wrist, and usually a nice wide grip is good. If you can't go wide, it's okay to go closer to. Supinate the wrists, elbows, trying to squeeze our side, and then you're trying to immediately rotate the arms, so you're trying to kind of pull yourself forward at the same time. And again, I'll show you one more time what it looks like. Nice and wide grip. I'm gonna pull myself up, try and almost pull my head forward because I'm trying to rotate those arms, getting full extension there. So I'm gonna extend the arms, come up and squeeze, trying to immediately rotate and pull myself forward. All right, because the lats are also in charge of arm extension, so don't give me any half reps on the pull-ups. Go all the way down, all the way up. That is exercise number 1. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, guys, so now we're gonna talk about dumbbell rows, which is a universally known classic back exercise that a lot of people do in almost every back workout. But one thing I find often is the way people set themselves up is incorrectly, and they're putting their lower back at harm and at risk because of the way they're set up. So it's a very simple mistake that we can avoid when doing the rows. So we grab our dumbbells, set our feet up, usually I say about shoulder length apart. Now here's the tip, right? A lot of times you're gonna see people with the weight past their center of mass, right? Your center of mass, usually, if your balance is in your midfoot, and it should kind of come up and line up with your shoulders whenever you're doing any kind of barbell exercise or dumbbell exercise. But what people do is they're throwing off their center of mass by leaning too far forward, and they're putting their lower back at harm, at risk, because they're having to round their back a little bit and compensate as they're rowing, right? And so when we do dumbbell rows, I tell my clients, you want to put some weight into your heels. So I'm kind of leaning back so I can fire my glutes, really stabilize the hip section, so I'm not going to use my lower back. And then obviously we want to engage the muscles in the mid-back, in the middle of the back, like the rhomboids. So elbows pretty close, pull the weights up and squeeze. And so again, guys, avoid that mistake. Save your lower back. Don't throw off your center of mass by leaning too far forward with the weights. Keep the weights closer. The weights, little tip, should line up like the handles of the weights, like the midfoot, right over your shoelaces. And then as I pull them up and row, again, I'm not bringing them out here. They're not behind me, nothing crazy like that. Bring them down. Keep the core nice and tight. Fire your glutes, weight in the heels, pull and squeeze. All right, guys, next exercise, we're talking about the rear delt or reverse fly. Now, the lateral delt and the rear delt are in charge of horizontally abducting the arm, so bringing the arm out, and then externally rotating the humerus, so rotating back like this. So you can do these standing up, you can do them in like a bent over dumbbell position like we just talked about with the rows, or you can do them sitting down. Why do I like to do them sitting down? I like to, again, kind of take out the lower half of the exercise, because as we just talked about the dumbbell rows, it can be tricky for a lot of people, whether they're just not engaging their core properly or their glutes or whatever the case may be. So with this exercise, what you can also do when you focus on sitting, right, you can lean forward a little bit so you engage that core. And as I bring the weights up, I'm not just focusing. So I see this all the time when people are doing rear delt exercises. Sometimes you're going to see people doing them with the weights straight like this, right, which is not a bad way to do it. You're still going to get some engagement there. What you really want to focus on is the external rotation of the humerus as well. So I'm not just going to abduct the arms horizontally. I'm going to bring them up and then rotate them back and squeeze. And you can lean forward a little bit again, engage that core, but I'm going to focus on the abduction and then rotating them back, the external rotation of the humerus, and then squeezing everything up there in the upper back. So we can really focus on working that rear delt. And again, we can do these in a bent over position, same kind of thing. They just get a little bit trickier for most people. And so again, I'm just going to bring them back. I can even do a little bit more rotation at the end there because we're in a different position now. But those are the two keys you really want to focus on. So bringing the arms up, rotating back, squeezing, and getting as much engagement in the rear delts as you can. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm about to finish this workout real quick before my first clients. Again, please like and subscribe if you want to support me. I greatly appreciate it. There's a lot more videos like this on the way. This is just the beginning. Thank you guys for being so patient. I've been saying forever, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, but today is finally the day. I hope you guys have a great day. Keep crushing it. Stay focused with your goals, and I'll see you guys soon.